welcome back to my channel. My name is Pacey and this is ZDR Makeup. So today is a really exciting video because everything that I'm wearing on my face right now is Primark. This face did not cost much to do at all. I will have the price right here of how much it costs, which is just crazy. Like, I did my whole face for that. And yeah, it came out really nice, and if you want to see how I got to this and the products that I use, just stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with my eyebrows. So I got two different brow products. I thought I'd just test out both. So this is the PS 3-in-1 Brow Precision Pencil and Powder. It comes with a brow pencil, a brow powder, and also a brush, like a spoolie at the one end. It was like £2 or £3, which is really good. And then I also saw this, and I've never saw this when I've gone to Primark before, so I was really excited because on a daily basis I use a brow pomade anyway. And this is the PS Iconic Brow Pomade and Angled Brush to define and shape your brows. So this is £2. Comes with the pomade and a little brush as well, which is quite chunky, so I don't think I'm going to use it, but I'll give it a go, I guess. Why not? And this is the product. I actually really like the packaging. It's like this matte black packaging. The Freedom one is £5 and it is 2.5 grams, and this one is 2 grams and it's £2. So you do the math. I'm going to do this on one eye and this on the other, so let's see how these go. So I'm going to be starting off with this pencil one. I don't use a pencil on like a daily basis, so this is going to be a bit weird for me anyway, but let's just see how it goes. So I'm going to start off with brushing them through, and then I'm going to see what the pencil looks like. So it's like angled pencil. It's quite chunky though, so I don't know how this is going to go, but let's just give it a shot, shall we? So I'm going to do this on this brow. These are both in the shade Tobacco, if I haven't already mentioned. So it's really pigmented, but it is a little bit chunky. So I'm going to just try and use like the edge. Oh my god, it's ripped out of my brow hair. Whew. Sorry about the lighting. Like I said, I will try and invest in some light soon, but yeah. It gave a really nice point at the end, I really like that. The tail's looking good. I'm going to try and use the powder on the front end just to just make it soft. So it just comes like that. So obviously the powder's in there and the sponge is going into it. Yeah, it's created a really nice soft gradient, and that was actually a really quick brow to do. That did not take me long at all, and I'm actually really happy with that. So I like this. Now let's try out the pomade. I am going to quickly try this brush, but I don't have high hopes, so I'll probably end up changing. Oh yeah, that's pigmented. Honestly, this brush isn't that bad. Like, it's got me like a really clean, nice line, so I'm happy with that. It's just I don't like how short it is. Speaking of brushes, I'm thinking I'm going to do a testing Primark brushes as well. And I was going to get some in this video, but I thought I'd do it separately and go like really in depth. So again, that did the brow line really fast, and that's like really creamy. I didn't have to dip it in again, and it's really pigmented. So I'm really happy with that, and even the brush worked well. So I think I've got a new favourite pomade. I do think I prefer the pomade because I'm just used to using a pomade personally, but I think if you like using pencils and stuff, I definitely think that was a good pencil. So yeah, whichever really is your preference. So I picked up two different types of concealers. PHR, which is the Perform Hydrate and Recover concealer, and then I also picked up the Perfect Colour liquid concealer, and these are all £2 each. This is one I think I'm going to use to clean my brows because I like using a liquid. It says it has medium coverage with vitamin E and aloe vera, so we will see how this goes. So my thoughts on the concealer are, so far it's nothing special. It hasn't concealed my eyelids perfectly, like I can still see my veins a little bit, but it's a good concealer for £2. So now I'm using this powder. This is the only powder I could find that was like translucent. The only powder that they had that was loose was a banana powder, and obviously I'm way too pale for a banana powder, so I saw this, and this is their PHR Perform Hydrate Recovery range again, and this is like their new like gym type range, so it's all like sweat resistant and stuff. And I got a few things from here which is really exciting because obviously it's their new stuff. So yeah, and this was £2.50. That seems to have set down the concealer really nicely. I think we'll be able to test it out a little bit better on my face, but so far so good. Okay, so now before I move on to eyes, I'm just going to scrub and moisturise my lips so they're ready for the lipstick later. So this is the PS Lip Scrub and Balm, and I got the coconut fragrance. The packaging's really cute, it's got little palm trees all over it. This was £3, and honestly I just got it because I thought the concept was cool, and then I saw coconut and wanted it. So yeah, it just looks like this. The packaging's quite like sleek. So the lip scrub is this side. Just pulls out like that. So I'm going to start off with this. Okay, so I've got it. It really feels like it's doing its job. That feels really nice, and now I'm just going to be wiping it off with a wet towel. Okay, that feels quite nice, but it kind of does, it gets rid of all the dry skin definitely, but it kind of just dry your lips out a bit, which is why I'm now going to go in with the lip balm. This feels like quite a waxy lip balm. It's not like Vaseline, it's definitely more like a twist of lip balm but in a pot. I'm just going to try and warm it up because that's really waxy. Actually a bit better. It's quite nice. It's not one of the like really uncomfortable lip balms to wear, it's just nice and moisturising. I quite like that. I definitely prefer the scrub side. But yeah, there's definitely better lip balms out there, but it's nice and it smells really nice, so it's a really cute concept, so I'll just throw it in your bag. Now onto the eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using their custom eyeshadow palettes. I think this like eyeshadow palette is like £3 or £4. I have used this for quite a while now. And then all of these are like 60 or 80p each. I think they're 60p each. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly do a little eye look. Obviously I've used this before, so it's nothing that interesting, but I will show you how like good this works. So I'm just going to start off with this like light brown transition shade, which is the shade Baked. They have quite a lot of kickback in the pan, but you know, for 60p you don't really mind. So I'm just putting this through my crease and outer corner. It's not insanely pigmented, but like I said, it's 60p, so. And there's no fallout on the face, like on my cheek or anything, even though there's quite a lot of kickback in the pan. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Brick, which is like a darker brown shade right here. I'm just going to do like a really natural eye, and then like some winged liner and lashes. So this is just slightly darker. I'm just going to be using the shade Vermilion, which is like a peachy shade, and I'm hoping this is just going to warm it up just a little bit. And now I've done that, I'm just going to pack a tiny bit of that Brick shade onto the outer corner. So now I'm using that pressed powder that I used to set down the lid, and this is just going to clean up the crease again. I don't need to be like a cut crease, I'm not going to use concealer. I'm just literally going to pack a tiny bit of this on because I've not got a matte white shade from Primark. Now for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to try and use this ice shade up here that actually has like so much kickback. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that? It's just like left fallout everywhere, all over my hands and everything. Yeah. So yeah, let's just, if it works well, I don't mind too much, but let's just see. It's not too bad. It's definitely quite blinding, but it's like it has no base to it. It's just like the glitter, and it's like falling all over my face. So now moving on to the liner. Hi! I'm going to be using this PS liquid liner in the shade Ultra Black. Say hello to the camera. Hello YouTube! Come on then now, Mommy's got to film a video. Go back! Yeah, so sorry about that, that's just my son, and yeah, if you haven't heard the story on that actually and how I'm a mom at 16, I will have the link in the description down to the whole story and everything that happened with that, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. But now I'm going to be trying this out. Yeah, I also apologise for him laughing in the background if you can hear him. But I'm I'm not going to stop him being happy. Okay, so the brush looks like that. So it's like a brush tip applicator. That actually came to quite a sharp point. Okay, so that is the liner, and it seems pretty black. Well, it is pretty black, nice and pigmented. Oh my god. Nice and pigmented. The brush is nice, but I think I'd probably more likely use my own brush with it. Just because I don't really like brushes like that. But it did manage to get a nice clean point. And so far it's not cracking or anything, which is obviously good. So yeah, now I'm going to move on to mascara. So for the mascara, I'm using the PHR Perform Hydrate Recover. Like I said, this is from the new like gym collection type thing. Okay, so this is the like packaging. It's just like a squeezy tube. Ooh, I love this packaging for mascara. It's so cute. I've never had a mascara like this. Okay, so that mascara is really nice. Actually, I really like that. It's very lengthening. I don't know if you can tell. It's not very like voluminous or curly or anything. But honestly, if you just really like your lashes being longer and lengthened, this is amazing. So now I'm just going to do the other eye off camera, and then I will be back to talk about the lashes and the face. Okay, so now onto the lashes. I chose the Define lashes, and they're only £1. I'm going to try with the glue it comes with, but if it doesn't work, I have my like normal glue here. And the tweezers I'm using are actually also from Primark, and they're really cute. They're rose gold, so I love them. Okay, so that lash is actually really nice. I like that a lot. It's really lengthening. So yeah, I will have a like close-up pan at the end of the entire look so you can see them properly. But the glues are amazing. Like, it's coming away a little bit. But the eyelashes are really nice. So I'm just going to do the other eye off camera and just sort them out and everything, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now the eyes are done, I'm going to start doing my face. For my primer, I bought a new one. Again, this is from the PHR range, and this is a cooling recovery primer that was £3. I mean, I don't go to the gym, but there's nothing wrong with cooling. God, their packaging is honestly a bitch to get into. This really reminds me of like the e.l.f. hydrating primer, like the bottle, the colour of it. But I didn't like that, it felt really greasy, so I'm hoping it doesn't feel like that. But it reminds me of it. Ah! It actually comes out like green. It smells really like nice. It smells really nice. It smells like something, and I can't put my finger on it, and I love it. I think it's cucumber or aloe or something. Oh, it feels cooling just from being like dotted on. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot, but it feels really nice and like hydrating and cooling. Like, this is really nice. I understand why this is in a gym range though, because it's really cooling. Yeah, I actually love that, and it smells amazing. Oh, actually it's quite tacky, so maybe it will do something for your makeup. So now for the foundation, I'm using this My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation, medium to full coverage, matte finish and oil free. This is in the shade Porcelain, which is their lightest shade, so I'm hoping for the best. So I'm going to pump this onto the back of my hand, if it will come out. There we go. Okay, that looks quite pale, I just hope it doesn't oxidise. Oh, it's leaked all like around the pump. Oh well. Okay, so now I'm just using this Primark sponge. I always use this, so yeah. And I'm just going to blend this in. Okay, so that is the foundation blended in. I'd definitely say it's more on the medium side, not full coverage. And I did put quite a lot on, and it's actually really pale. So if you're pale, yeah, shade Porcelain should work for you. It's definitely not a matte foundation though. I don't know if it's because I used this sponge or what, but yeah, it's definitely more of a dewy finish. So now I'm just going to go in with the contour. I've got 2 concealer sticks that I'm using as the cream contour. So I'm using their normal like stick concealer. I don't actually know what this is called. Yeah, it just says like concealer, and this is normally 90p, which is amazing. And I got it on sale for 50p, which is even better. And crazy affordable. And this is in the shade Chestnut. Oh, that actually looks really dark. Woo! It is a little bit waxy. And then I'm going to go in with the other concealer crayon that I bought, and this is the Instant Fix concealer crayon. This is normally £2 and it was on sale for £1, and I got the shade Dark Cocoa. So this is what this one looks like. I'm going to use this down my nose because obviously this is a lot more precise. I'd say this one's a little bit more cool toned, if you can see there in comparison, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit. Yeah, it's a bit more cool toned and a bit darker. So I'm just putting them on those points as well. And then I'm going to blend this in and hope for the best. I just hope it blends well. The 90p one blends easier than the £2 one. The second one was definitely a bit more creamy though to apply, whereas the first one was quite waxy. Honestly, that was all blended really nicely. Yeah, I really like that. So now on to normal concealer. We are nearly done. I'm using the Perform Hydrate Recover again, and this is the hydrating concealer. I got the shade Porcelain. It comes in this cute little tube, and this was £2. So this is what it looks like. And I was really intrigued by this because it's a stick concealer, but it's supposed to be hydrating. So okay, so now I've done that, I'm going back in with the powder. Honestly, I really like this powder, it brightens really nicely. Okay, so as far as the powder goes, I really like that powder, honestly. For £2.50, I'd definitely recommend that. I usually really don't like pressed powders, but that works really nicely, so I recommend that. And as far as the concealers go, I really like the cream contour ones. I think they work really well. And the hydrating concealer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of. It's not hydrating, it drags on my face, and I'm not a big fan of that. But I did like it for cleaning up my contour and down the bridge of my nose, because it is quite glowy. I don't know if you can see down the bridge of my nose, it looks quite glowy. Just use something different under my eyes. So I am using this Gold Rush palette. So they came out with the Gold Rush pigments, and then an eyeshadow palette and a face palette, I think, and I got the face palette. So this was £5 and it's a highlighter palette. This is what it looks like. I'll open it properly so you can see. So you get these two really shimmery highlighters that I'll just quickly swatch for you. It's just there. And then you get these two with a slight shimmer through them. Treasure and Blaze, but I'm going to use Blaze as a blush and Treasure as a bronzer. I'm just going into the shade Treasure. So I don't know how pigmented this is. I'd rather start off and build up. Ooh. Oh, it's pigmented though. Make sure you dust it off. It blends really nicely. Yeah, honestly, you only need to tap in once. Definitely go a little bit at a time and build up, but I really like that. It's a really nice bronzer shade. So yeah, that's it. I really like that. Yep, that's nice. I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of Blaze as a blush, but honestly that like bronzer's really warm tone, so I don't really need much blush. Oh my god, I've got a bit of cream contour on my ear. So now to highlight, I'm going in with the shade Aglow, which is a nice like pinky toned highlight. So I'm just dipping in. Ooh, that's nice. That is pigmented. I only dipped in once, and my face isn't, and the brush, nothing's wet. That's so pretty. In love. Just going on my nose. Oh my god, I'm in love. So now going back in with that PHR waterproof mascara just to do the bottom lashes. Okay, so now finally moving on to the lips. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Smells like vanilla. And it's really pigmented again. It really reminds me of like the NARS ones. Yeah, that's really nice, really comfortable. It's got like a satin feel to it, but then like a matte appearance. That is my full face using Primark makeup. My favourite products would have to be the brow pomade, because like that is definitely a replacement for Freedom pomade and it's £2. And then the palette, like that highlighter is just insane. And then for like my least favourite things, it would have to probably be, oh, I kind of loved everything. No, it'd have to be the foundation and concealer. Just because the foundation isn't full coverage enough for me, same as the concealer, and the concealer is a little bit dry, like under the eyes. But honestly, I really like everything, and like I'd wear this out happily. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. So yeah, there'll be pans now so you can see closer up. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the rest of my channel and maybe subscribe and click that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload next. Bye guys.